Social intervention is one of the hallmark tools for the People's National Party as they campaign across Jamaica trying to win voters, mobilize their bases, garner support for their political movement. But social intervention, as it stands, Jamaica have spent in excess of over $300 billion in the last 20 years on social intervention. And a recent study by Capri shows that social intervention as it stands is ineffective in reducing the level of crime and violence that we see in our society. So the PNP, hoping to get into parliament using the idea of social intervention where they go into these communities and hand out money to the youths to whet them appetite, right? While they tapanars destroy our economy, right? And then you promise the youths a little penny here and there for their support, has proven to be ineffective and it cannot work. It must be a holistic pathway in which we try to do that through sustainable development of infrastructure, of our economy, create stability for our youths, where the economy can grow and provide an environment so that our youths within that environment can foster. The role of a government is not to provide handout. The role of a government is not to give you anything. The role of a government is to provide an environment that facilitates growth and development of the individuals who are within that space or within that country. Good governance entails that our money is spent properly and the coffers are protected from the pilfering hands or the mismanagement of said funds. If a government is prudent enough in how it manages the economic affairs of our country, then it is safe to say that persons within our economy will continue to benefit from the progress and reap the rewards of economic development. If we take a look at other countries that are doing financially well, it means that, and the data shows that individuals within that country tend to benefit the most because their government is creating an atmosphere that stimulates growth and development, that brings life in terms of creativity for individuals to form businesses, whether it be just about anything. So the role of the government, as we see it now for Jamaica, is to focus on economy, because economy can yam. Economy can be eaten. With good economic management, the benefit will always go to the people. We have seen where the misdeeds and the mishandling of our economic structure by the past administration of the People's National Party undermine and erode dreams and aspirations of all Jamaicans living in Jamaica and living abroad. A lot of our people had to run away when they were given the mandate of 5 flights a day to Miami. If you don't like my way, the airport is there. And a lot of our middle class and people with money left Jamaica and we became stagnant. When a government or a leader is hell-bent on their own ideology that benefits their self-interest and not necessarily the interest of the people, then we are doomed to fail. The People's National Party has always set out on a mandate about themselves, because it is about PNP first and Jamaica somewhere down in the 10th position. If you continue to display or say that you love the poor, you don't get rid of what you love. You continue to make more of what you love, and that's poor people. Create this ideology that government is supposed to give you things, and therefore a lot of youths, instead of living up to their true potential, they're sitting on the corner hoping to see a politician passes so that they can get an invitation to go out in municipal corporations for a check for debushing programs that were never done. Those times, those days are long gone, as this government is providing opportunity for the youths of Jamaica to grow, to become skillful, to take part in the great transformative process in which Jamaica is going. We will need our youths to become productive individuals within our society to help propel Jamaica to a forward growth path. Again, voting in a People's National Party at such a delicate time in our country's history, where we have never seen this level of growth and development in the last 40, 30 years or so. This government, led by the most honorable Prime Minister Andrew Michael Holness, has delivered tremendously to the people of Jamaica. And patience is something that you need. Just imagine your household was indebted, taking on a lot of debt, and those debts are not contributing or bringing income to your household. So when you look at your yard space, your yard is unkept, your house needs painting, you need a new stove, you need a new fridge, everything is just gone. That is what Jamaica was. And then you had a government that comes in now, or you got a financial advisor, and they helped you to restructure your life in terms of your spending habit and how you spend money, and you started to clear your debts. You started to see a little bit more money in your hands that are disposable income that you can spend. Now you start cleaning up your yard. But you can't buy the stove and you can't buy the fridge yet, because you just have the money. And you continue, and now you buy a stove, but you still have the old fridge. But you will complain that the fridge old, but you're not remembering that your yard used to dirty. You never used to have a stove. Now you replace your fridge. Now you have a new fridge, you have a new stove, but the tile them still look bad. Why are you going to complain say the tile them look bad? You have a new stove, you have a new fridge. Now you do some more investing. Now you change out your tile them, but the settee, your couch, your rug, them won't change. Why are you going to complain about those? Because now you have new tile, you have new fridge, you have new stove, and the list continues. That is how economic management of your own household can be an example of how the position in which Jamaica was and is, and we're transforming that. So we are buying the little things, replacing the old ones, but a lot of Jamaicans' minds are set on what is now, but what we had in the past. Need to stay on track, need to see the vision that we want to completely remodel this house. Remove everything that is inside. Clean up the yard, paint the place, change the roof. But we have to build from something, we have to start somewhere. Right? So we clean up the yard and we buy some stove. We buy a stove and buy a fridge. And we change style, we change couch. We are going to paint inside. That is how we need to look at Jamaica. Stop looking at it as it is now, because 8 years ago it was very messy, it was very terrible.